Welcome to Troy Running Blind. I'm Troy. This is the second video in the series titled Independence. And today is about traveling and why it's important to know how to travel if you're independent, what things you should be able to do, and just giving you some basics. So I'm actually out right now, and we're going to locate a business. So I'm going to show you how I go about doing that. So why is it important to know how to travel? Well, if you can't get around independently, then you are not fully independent. That means you know how to not only get in an Uber, locate the car, and be able to take that to a destination, but also knowing how to walk to a place, like we're doing today. So this place that I'm going to, the address is 221 West Carlton. So I know, based on the dividing lines in this city, that I am going to have to cross Carlton when I get down there. I also know that based on me gathering the information, I called the business that I've got to, once I cross the street, there's going to be a strip mall and then a Burger King parking lot I've got to go through, and then there's another strip mall on the north side of the Burger King. So I'm going to use the information that the business owner gave me to locate their business. So when traveling, there's three main things that make a great traveler. One is the gathering of information. Like I did today, knowing the address, and then finding out the dividing lines for north, south, east, and west. And then, if needed, calling the business to gather more information. And then the second thing that makes a great traveler is a good problem solving. So now, sometimes we're given good information, and sometimes the information that you gather may not be correct. And so maybe some problem solving if that happens. And the last thing is exploring, moving around. And this is one thing that my students often had to learn. I always told them that it's okay to come up with a plan. You know, before you head out, you want to have a plan. But you also, if need be, you need to move around. you need to explore. And a lot of times, blind people are afraid to move around and explore to try to find out what's around. And that's a very important part. I always used to tell my students, if you're not moving, you're not making progress, even if it's in the wrong direction. Eventually you'll figure it out. That's where the problem solving comes in. Right now we are shorelining our way down to a street called Carlton, and the couple, it's really windy out, so I'm hoping you can hear this okay. One of the really important things to when traveling is looking confident when you're out traveling. So if you have those good travel skills, using good cane technique, looking like you know what you're doing, because you're going to get a lot less unwanted attention from people if you actually look like you know what you're doing, even if you're lost. And the word lost, if you're a good traveler, you can still get lost, especially maybe in a new city, new area. But if you have the travel skills, you'll be able to problem solve and get out of it. When traveling, it's important to know how to travel, not just walking down sidewalks, but such as we're doing now, which is we're shorelining in the straight. There is a sidewalk, I know, on the other side of this street, but we're going to be shorelining on this side so that we can be on this side of the street, because when we cross Carlton, we'll need to make a left, so no need to cross two streets, especially as we get down towards the busy traffic. So a lot of times when you're traveling, you're going to get a lot of unwanted help. Some days I go through the entire day without being offered help. Other days I may, have people asking me if I know where I'm going or where I'm at. And sometimes I interact with them, sometimes I don't. It's never rude just to keep on moving, and that's typically what I try to do, is to keep on moving. I don't usually try to stop to talk to people. Like, that's just creates more havoc, unwanted attention. So when you're traveling, it's not only important to do what we're doing today, which is locating a business, but traveling in different environments. Being able to travel in a department store, grocery store, knowing how to navigate those, knowing which grips to use, navigating a mall or an airport. What's some other good ones? navigating the gym, like when I go to the gym, if you are a member of a gym. Some of these gyms can be extremely large. So the importance of knowing how to navigate. The process is always the same. You know, you got to choose which cane technique. You're going to be an open palm or pencil grip. What's most appropriate for that space. Also, for instance, when I'm walking into, say, a new department store, you're just gathering information as you move along. As soon as I walk in, I'm listening for sounds, checking out textures of floors. That way I have an idea of what I'm doing. Excuse me, I got to stop. I got something in my shoe. Okay. There we go. All right. There's tons of leaves, and the city has not picked them up yet. So there's like a rock or something that creeped in my shoe there. But knowing how to navigate areas, hotels, that's another one. Convention centers, amusement parks. A lot of times these areas have like airports and amusement parks, malls. They all have one thing in common. Typically there's going to be a lot of people. And you can usually tell, like in department stores, malls, where the walkways are, the main aisles are, by the amount of people. So I'm always listening for what people are there, where people are going. Okay, I'm starting to hear a busier street in front of us. So I'm assuming that's Carlton coming up. If the gutter is open, like it has been, I'm walking in the gutter. If it's got a ton of leaves in it, like or water, I'm usually going to avoid it. This is not a busy enough street to where I feel obligated to stay out. Okay. So as we get down here, closer to the street, I will look for a sidewalk. There we go. Some drive-through off to my left. Not hearing any busy traffic. I thought it'd be busier than that this time of day. All right. Okay, here's a scene for a drive. So we're gonna shoot across this. Okay, I do hear them down there. Alright, I am going to shoot up here because I know we're getting closer. Okay, there is a sidewalk here, so we're going to shoot down here. And I'm listening to these cars to see if they're stopping, what's going on. Cars in front of me. My perpendicular traffic. Okay, there's perpendicular. Just heard it take off. Okay. So yep. Okay, here we go. So I'm looking, not sure that's the correct cutout. Let me move down. No. I guess we will come over here and kind of listen to what traffic's doing. It's stopping right there. Okay. I'm going to gain my placement and alignment, and then we'll hit it the next cycle. So, right now we have the perpendicular traffic going. So it's okay. Yeah, we have perpendicular traffic going. So as soon as I hear that near parallel lane, whether it's through or whether it's turning right, we're going to go ahead and hit it. Okay, I'm just waiting on them. Okay, nice crossing, okay. And now I know we need to go to the left. So, sidewalk's continuing. Now I don't have a great sense of smell, but I am trying to keep a nose out for BK. Also, the drive, here's a slope, so pretty sure we're entering a drive. There's a little seam right there. I'll kind of stick to that. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I can't smell anything. It's super windy. I really don't know, so I'm just going to cross this one. Here we go. And I think I'm going to kind of enter the drive and stay off that sidewalk to see. I'm going to stand over here, kind of see what I can figure out's happening. Not sure. Okay. I'm gonna work my way. Feel it closing off here. There's a car. Oh, excuse me, I almost dropped my cane there. Alright. Pretty sure we gotta kind of way back out. I'm not sure if this is it or not. That's not a door. So we'll keep going. Maybe. I'll get my cane. No, okay. There's nothing there. Okay, I guess we can't go that way anymore. So I'm gonna go back this way. I don't remember anything about rocks being there, so I am gonna head out and keep moving down. If I come across a pedestrian, okay. There's something. Just kind of staying close because I think these are the buildings. Alright. This will keep moving. Not sure what this stuff is. Come in front of the building. Hello? Hi. What business is this?
What you say?
What business is this?
The nail salon.
Okay, where's RJ's? Here.
This
Yeah.
stall.
To my right?
Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
To my, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, so we need to go back right. Okay, thank you. All right, so we made it.
Hello.
Hey.